I grew up on online. I made pretty good use of it, I'd say. I would like everyone else. I would even encourage, if they have an interest in self improvement to better themselves, to exploit that resource. While that is an option, right? Have that provide yourself the opportunity to seize the knowledge that's available online. And if that's being impeded, if that's being restricted by barricades, right, to access, whatever they are, even as simple as, say you're fully on board with and fully compliant and you have your ID already, there's also the practical matter of maybe you have to show it every 2 minutes, okay? It's bullshit, right? The internet, like the EU, right? It's kind of an analogy here. A bridge is an example. The EU originally, right, was like removing checkpoints, right? Removing, if I have this wrong, someone correct me in the comments. I'm open to being corrected on it. But I believe one of the main points, right, was what they eventually codified in the so-called Schengen area. I know this is a thing because it's more recent that it was maybe formalized that way. But like the point was to not have a bunch of like extremely stiff borders and choke points, if you will, to travel, to leisure travel and commerce and tourism and trade. Like it's also one of the fundamental organizing principles behind having a federal government in the U.S. originally, right? Some people would say one inspired the other a little. There's, I think, a lot of things from Europe inspired stuff in the U.S. first. But like having open access and free travel, and within the larger entity, and then like online, it's kind of like free travel online, virtual travel. It seems super important to me. And not just me. Anyone that saw the internet launch and grow and the beginning of the internet, okay, and also anyone, quite frankly, that reads a bit of history. U.S. history probably is going to be my favorite example because it's going to it tees it up well, but the Schengen area's development in the EU more recently, kind of the same thing. Although I think some of that's being rolled back. Not just some observations there. Uh, like that stuff was actually very fundamental and very it helped promote economic development in those places. It also, of course, helped like human knowledge and cultural exchange, right? The internet is based on that principle too. Okay, the internet is proto Shagan, and it's post federal free travel principles, right? Just to underline what like underscore this in the U.S. model. Okay, that's how it was set up. I'm an IT guy, 20 plus years. Just to recap that, that's exactly how it was set up. Okay, that is what it's about. All right, if your internet is being stopped to if your internet is based on the mother may I every 5 minutes, you have a bullshit internet, you have a meme internet, and that internet sucks, and you should either go back to, go for, or seek an alternative internet that's not mother may I every 5 minutes.